Happy November 1st. Hello, hello, hello. So guys, welcome to the first of the month. We are literally only 60 days away from 2024. Get excited. But back to the topic at hand. You're probably watching this reel like, okay, yeah, I've been wondering if I should buy a house in 2024. Or maybe there's some of you that want to buy a house before the end of the year. And you're wondering if now is really a time to buy since interest rates are so high. Here is what I'm going to tell you. If you're looking at this infographic, you are going to see that my answer is no. Do not buy a house right now if you do not have a strategy. You are going to need to know at most how much money you can afford monthly. That's your mortgage, taxes, HOA, condo fees, insurance. What can you afford monthly? Okay, guys? I know those of you that already own a house, y'all know everything that comes in a mortgage payment. It's not just the mortgage that you have to pay every month. Your taxes are included in that. Homeowners insurance are included in that. And if you live in a community with an HOA or condo association, that fee is paid monthly as well. So I want you to know that number, all right? Because when you're renting, you are in a habit. You know that every month, for example, we'll just use the average rent right now in the DMV, $2,200. You know that every month you're going to be paying $2,200, and then you have your utilities, okay? You've created a budget. You know what you need to pay monthly. You want to take that same habit into a strategy for purchasing a home, because one thing that people really fail to realize is that mortgage payment is yours for the next 30 years when you signed a loan. So that's why it's very important to make sure, if you are going to buy in today's market where interest rates are still high, we're pushing towards 8%, y'all. Interest rates are hovering over 8% right now. You want to make sure that that's a payment that you can make comfortably, that no matter what happens, at minimum, you're going to see the next answer on this infographic. At minimum, you can handle this payment for the next 3 to 5 years or longer. You don't know what can happen while you're owning the home, but we do know that things will happen. So you want to, at best, buy a home that you are going to be able to afford no matter what. Worst case scenario, and this is worst case scenario, if you bought it for a primary residence, you can have a renter in there that will help pay your mortgage. The reason why I'm stating all of this, guys, is because the market is still doing a shift. We have had record highs on home prices. Interest rates are high, is the highest they've been in 2 decades, y'all. There is a lot going on right now, and a lot of economists don't know how to predict what is going to happen. So with that being said, if you are a person that needs to buy or is fortunate enough to buy in today's market, you want to have a strategic strategy for your home buying plan so that you don't buy a property that later on you cannot afford, because that is going to be the people that end up in foreclosure or upside down if, God forbid, we have a tank in the market. You want to buy a property right now? That is okay. I am on the fence of saying that it's always a good time to buy, because owning real estate is always going to be a more stable way to control one of your most biggest needs in life, which is having shelter. Okay? So you need a place to stay regardless. why not get a place to stay that can also work as an asset? Guys, that is my humble opinion. This is my humble opinion right here, right now. With inventory being so low, interest rates being high, prices being high, even when the prices come down, if they do, we don't know what's going to go on with interest rates. And one thing we do know that 2019 and 2020 showed us, when the market is good, everybody and their mama jumps back in. So it's like you could have a bunch of variables that are going to inhibit you from being able to buy a house, which is why I am telling you that if you want to buy, the most important thing is to have a strategy. I'm not telling you to buy in today's market like I was telling you to buy 2-3 years ago, right? Because everyone could afford to buy back then. Right now, you're going to have a strategy. And here's another tip. It's okay if you have to wait. If you cannot get in the market in right now, it's all right to push it back 2 years. Just make sure that you have a plan in place so that if home ownership is a goal that you have, you are in motion to making it happen. Guys, as always, if you're looking for a realtor in DC, Maryland, and Virginia, I am your girl, your local realtor at home with Vicky, Vicky Koger with Goldston Real Estate in DC, Maryland, and Virginia. Happy November, guys. And as always, remember to be grateful. Remember to be thankful. You are alive, and that is enough for you to be happy. Until we meet again, guys. Bye.